Welcome to the age of sex positivity. So, in case you didn't know what sex positive was, and this is from Twitter. I'm not making this up. Sex positive, comfortable with one's own sexual identity and with sexual behaviors of others, with the purpose of promoting healthy, smart, safe, and consensual sex. Okay, so that sounds fine. It sounds on the up and up, but we have to look at how this is being interpreted. Now, I want to start actually with what numbers look like before the pandemic. So you could see this is a total cases of what? Syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia. Okay, this is all 2018. So this is what happened before the pandemic. Now, I want you to listen to post-pandemic, okay? So let's take a listen here.
What is the cause of this?
There's been a sharp rise in cases of some sexually transmitted diseases, including a 26% rise in new syphilis infections.
Just so you know, this is a video from Fox 29 Philadelphia, and this is a video from about 2 weeks ago. It is September 20th of 2022.
And it's prompting health officials to call for new prevention and treatment efforts.
Dr. Mike, I don't know if you know. What would be the reason?
Well, one thing, Michael, is it was a long, cold, hard pandemic. And now people are back. It was lonely, man. And so that's one thing. But when it comes to things like syphilis, it was going up since 1998. And that is thought to be due to decreased spending on prevention, education, all of those things. So it's not rocket science. Basically, limit your partners, use condoms, and certainly get tested frequently. And they're coming out with more and more home tests, and we need more funding. So bottom line, be careful out there.
Okay, so these are things that we've already known. We know basically. I mean, if you're a Gen Xer, you understand how to protect yourself. But take a listen.
Yeah, we have. Go ahead.
Is it just syphilis, or is it also gonorrhea or some others?
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Chlamydia, gonorrhea, even HIV. So you've got to be careful.
Full
and
menu.
look, we've been through everything.
Yeah.
Just don't forget the basics. Don't forget.
A lot of us are tired from watching the Eagles.
Okay, so basically what you're seeing is that there's an uptick in everything, okay? And so there's only one way that that's possible, right? People aren't using protection, right? I want to, this is Philadelphia. This is a story from Atlanta. Take a listen.
98 was when I was first diagnosed with HIV. So, I mean, the Lord had something in store for me.
Jonathan identifies as a gay black man. If his colorful bracelets don't get your attention,
So this walk does help.
he's hoping his advocacy for people living with HIV will.
I take the shortcut.
Jonathan is a regular at Metro Inclusive Health, the same nonprofit where Dr. Victoria Otano practices and treats patients diagnosed with HIV.
We are seeing a significantly increase on HIV infections. We are seeing that maybe patients were not getting tested properly or were.
By the way, this is in Atlanta. This is not Philadelphia. This is a totally different area. This is in Atlanta.
Not seeking care. And all of the sudden, we're seeing a lot of younger patients being infected by HIV.
According to the CDC, the largest number of new HIV infections in the U.S. were among young black males, and 81% of the cases among males were gay men. Dr. O says it's a trend she's seeing in Florida, too.
We are seeing younger black males being infected at a higher rate. However, African American females are also being affected at significantly higher rates that we've seen. And that's particularly for Florida, but we're seeing here in our county as well.
Dr. O walked us to one of the exam rooms to show us her most powerful tools to fight this disease.
All right, so you're seeing the uptick, especially in that 25 to 34 range. Those are you guys, right?
So this is the same-day HIV testing.
Testing, testing, testing. That combined with condoms, education, and seeking that one pill HIV treatment is what Dr. O says is the key to lowering those rising cases and to living a full life like Jonathan.
Here's the wedding picture of us cutting our cake. Another cutting the cake.
He just celebrated 8 years of marriage to his wife, who is also part of the LGBTQ community. He's
Okay, so I want you guys to understand, and the reason why I started with these videos is because I wanted to make sure everyone understands that the rules of engagement have changed. The rules of engagement are different, and if you're and I say back home, if you're in America and you're out there, especially this whole madness about getting a rotation and having a rotation and that whole spinning plates and craziness, that makes absolutely zero sense to me. That makes zero sense to me. That is just, I mean, if you understand the idea of factorials in math, like you're just exponentially increasing your. That makes no sense to me, okay? So I wanted to play these two news clips so that people understood the gravity of what's going on right now. After this pandemic, people are behaving in a different manner. The rules of engagement have changed. And if you don't believe me that the rules of engagement have changed, I want you to take a look at these TikToks. Sorry. Take a look at these TikToks. I want you to look at this TikTok here. Now you see this. I remember I linked with 3 guys in one day because I missed my ex. Do you think that she's being responsible? Do you? Now, do you think she's being responsible with all 3 of those guys? Do you think all 3 of those guys are being responsible? Do you think that all 3 of those guys are 100%, straight? Because you remember you heard in the other video that what did they say, that 81% of new cases were from male to male contact, and there's a lot of that going around. Now I want to end this video with this one because this one's going to keep a lot of guys honest. Okay, I want to keep a lot of guys honest because I want you to listen to this one. Okay, woman cheats on boyfriend with how many guys? Now I'm not going to play all of it because it has music, but I want to try and play the part where she's talking. Okay.
That said your girlfriend is cheating on you.
Okay, so let's listen to her talk. Okay, so specifically, how many guys did you cheat on your boyfriend with? I'll let you watch it again so you can follow the English. Okay. Said you cheating on you. How many times did you cheat? Okay, and she's gonna start talking here.
It was a few times. I'm gonna be able to buy it.
So you were stepping out on him with the same guy.
The same. No.
So he asked her, did you cheat? Not did you cheat? Did you cheat on your boyfriend with one guy multiple times, right?
The same. No.
2 dudes.
I want you to see this. See it right there. 3 different guys, right? This is not a guy. This is her boyfriend, right? Let's keep listening.
2 dudes. 3 different dudes.
I know.
You had a guy you thought that you were stepping out.
So she had a guy that she thought was her guy, right? Make sure he can set it up so you can hear it.
You were in a relationship with. You were stepping out on him with 3 other dudes.
Okay, so you see the head shake. I want you to see the head nod. She had a decent guy, so she says, and she was stepping out with him with multiple other guys, right?
On him with 3 other dudes.
I feel.
Okay, so when you look at those numbers that I showed you earlier, you got to understand that just because you're in a quote unquote relationship, hell, even in a marriage, that doesn't mean anything. Like I said, the rules of engagement are different now. They've changed. Let's finish this one up.
Really stupid.
You know, so you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna just do whatever I want.
Basically, at that time, yeah.
Do whatever you want. Those are the rules of engagement now, guys. You guys got to be careful, man. You guys walking around here talking about love and making it work and wifey and stuff, and the rules have evolved faster than the rules are different. And I want you guys, you need to be careful, and you need to understand how the game is being played, because it's not just, it's not, the rules have evolved, and in this era of sex positive, what this means to every person that you're dealing with is evolving. There are people that take this literally, and there are people that take it way past literally. And they can look at you straight in the face and say, I'm not doing anything wrong because of their definition of quote unquote sex positive. Guys, heck, even ladies that are watching this video, you guys got to be careful out here. Be careful, because this game out here is, you're going to be in a waiting list to try and get the treatment tablets for special diseases. So with that, guys, I want to say thank you for watching the video. Be careful. Please be careful. And if you have any comments, please comment down below and like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.